What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ian for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Team Gemini. So we're gonna get it popping with the gems. Shout out to Craig. Damn, Craig, you've been on point, man. So shout out Team Gemini. Real quick, guys, hold on. No, this is not time to restart Windows. Bear with me, everybody. Not now. Let me click that real fast. My freaking computer's trying to update. No, this is not the time to update. But anyhow, everybody, what's up? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. As always, guys, if you want a personal reading with me, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Linked in the description below. If you would like to book a reading with me, definitely feel free to. Anyhow, I'm going to say what's up here to some peeps, and then we'll get started. Craig, what's going on? What's going on, Amanda? Pisces Love, hello. What's up, Healing Hearts? What's going on, Lee? Kayani? What's going on, Alicia? Daisy? Fawn? Bridget? What is poppin', guys? What's going on, High Vibe Healer? How are you doing today, man? I hope everybody here is doing great. Without a further ado, though, let's get it poppin', man. Team Gemini, you are up. So what's going on here for your next 24 messages and insights? Coming on through here for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving into the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Gemini? Moving on into tomorrow. Hey, Sierra, how's it going? Hope it's going well. Let's take a look here, Team Gemini. Overall energy showing up for you is a Knight of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Coming into the current energy for you, we got here the Moon. What you're dealing with, we got here the Judgment. And looking at the outcome for Gems is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in reverse showing up here as well. Gemini, showing up for your next 24-hour period. Knight of Pentacles showing up here, Moon card showing up here. Kind of feels to me like you're in a period of time right now where you've been dealing with something emotionally for quite a while. And for some reason, I feel like your next 24-hour period is going to be one of those times where you start to tap more into the energy of forgiveness with the Judgment card coming into play. I think the Judgment card is like, you know what? I'm not going to forgive somebody necessarily to just let them off the hook. It's not all just about them, but forgiveness is for me too. Because I feel like you're realizing I can't hold on to this energy anymore. And if I don't forgive this person, I'm never going to let go of that negative energy that's been festering within me and around me. And I'm getting to that point where I need to make peace with what's happened in my past. Forgive and move forward. You know, I tell people all the time, you can forgive, but you most certainly don't need to forget. You know, you can forgive without giving second chances, third chances, fourth chances, etc. Just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you need to give them that next chance. But overall, though, it's a thing that really helps you out too. So forgiveness is about no longer holding on to that emotional residue that's resonating within you. You know, looking at the outcome here, Ten of Pentacles reversed, I do feel like something's been eating you up, guys. I think Gemini, whatever this is, has kind of been throwing you off balance. You haven't really felt like yourself. You've been in a space where you just haven't felt super stable because this particular situation, I think, has been consuming a lot of your life. I'm not sure what emotional thing you went through with somebody, but I definitely do feel like it's been on your mind. It's been on your heart. It's been an emotional roller coaster for a bit. And you're getting to that point tomorrow where it's like, I need to let this go. And the first step of letting this go is going to be forgiveness so that I can start focusing on getting back to my inner peace and that I can move forward, you know? So I think you've hit that point, and I think it's going to be incredibly beneficial for you. You know, the last thing you want to do is hold on to all that emotional residue, because all that's going to do for you is keep you stuck, keep you unhappy, and fuel the negativity that happened in that past situation. But being able to free yourself from it is what's going to set yourself free initially, right? So I think you're taking a good step in the right direction here. It's time to forgive. It's time to heal. It's time to move forward. And even though I may forgive, I most certainly won't forget, okay? That's what I'm seeing showing up here for you. Of course, take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Gemini, thank you for tuning in here. Anyhow, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did start out here with Team Air today, guys. For today's daily lineup, we're going to do air, water, fire, and earth. Getting on into our water signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Pisces gang. What do we got going on here for the fish? Okay, what insight and information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Moving on into the next 24 hours. What's coming up here for Pisces? Moving on into tomorrow. Hopefully, we will be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what is up here, Team Fish. Overall energy for you is a Sun card. I love it. You could be connecting here possibly with a Leo for some of you, looking at the current energy. King of Cups in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with right now. Queen of Cups in the upright, looking at the outcome. High Priestess. Pisces, if you've been very emotionally detached lately, expect that to change moving into tomorrow. I definitely feel with the Sun card showing up here, it's a positive day. Things seem to be going well. You seem to be in a very good mood. It's kind of like you wake up and you feel like, I've woken up on the good side of the bed, you know? So I feel that vibe coming into play for you guys moving into tomorrow. Looking at what you're dealing with, Queen of Cups here. Emotionally, the vibes are good. I do feel like for some Pisceans, you could be around like somebody who's like a really good light in your life. Like maybe you're seeing a friend who kind of just always brings out that light side in you. Maybe you're hanging out with family, or maybe you're just around people and it seems to be like a very high vibe day. Just the energy about tomorrow definitely feels very high vibrational, Pisces. So around you is really good vibes coming into play. Looking at the outcome here, High Priestess. High Priestess card is the Pisces card, but it's also a card here that represents intuition. It represents spiritual connection. It represents the connection, right, to your ability. And what is one of Pisceans' main abilities? Your main ability is being an empath. It is feeling. It is understanding energy. So I get this vibe for Pisces tomorrow that you're around a very high vibrational frequency, and it could be a particular person, or maybe you're around people who are naturally high vibing, but I don't know, man. I feel like you're having a good day. The energy seems to be positive, and you are really receptive to it, and you feel like you're in a good mood. And honestly, as vague of a reading as this is, Pisces, I just want to say, take it and run with it, because it's a good fucking reading, okay? I wish there was more detail, I guess, to this read, but as far as what I'm picking up on and what my guides are telling me to tell you is Pisces, it's a good day. The vibes are positive. If you've been pretty emotionally spaced out lately, expect to feel really, really good tomorrow. I definitely feel like people are in a good mood around you. You're in a good mood. This also could mean good news. Some of you guys may have some hidden news coming into light, maybe even a surprise with the High Priestess showing up. Could be showing up for Pisceans too. So you might be getting surprised with something, and it could be good news that puts you in a high vibrational state as well. So there might be some sort of surprise coming in for some of you, but yeah, you're waking up on the good side of the bed. You're in a positive mood, and it seems to me like this is one of those days where it's like, man, I'm just happy. It was a good fucking day. I like it, dude. No complaints here. Take that if it resonates, though. Leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So let's go ahead and keep it going. So we did our water and we did our air. Let's hop on into our fire. So rolling on into our fire signs, we're going to take a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. Let's have a look at you guys and see what's going on. What insight and information is popping on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Leo? Moving into the next 24 hours, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with you peeps? Let's take a look here, our lovely Leo gang. Overall energy showing up for you is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. Taking a look into the current energy, we got the Devil in reverse, what you're dealing with. King of Pentacles in the upright. Looking at the outcome here, Two of Pentacles in the upright position too. I think your next 24-hour period is a representation that I need to exhale the bullshit and inhale the good shit, okay? I think what's going on here for you, Leo, is this is a time where you need to take care of yourself and focus on de-stressing. With the Devil in reverse here, that's a card about letting go of negativity, letting go of stresses, letting go of whatever you've been feeling tied and bound to lately. So if you feel like you've been stuck in a negative place or stuck on something specific that has created negativity for you, your next 24 hours is about, okay, I need to let go. I'm at a point right now where I need to take care of myself and I need to preserve my mental health. So anything right now within my life that is causing me any sort of pain, any sort of anxiety, any sort of negativity, I want to remove myself from that. So I definitely see a removal of negativity showing up here for you. Some of you might actually be doing a cleansing. Those of you that are a little bit more spiritual, maybe you guys are doing some sort of ritual or ceremony that is really going to be positive and awesome for you in terms of cleansing and letting go of negative energy. But looking at what you're dealing with here, King of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pence upright usually represents comfort. I think a lot of you are getting called to your comforts. If you've been really stressed out, this is a good time to enjoy comfort. You know, I'm a person on this channel who constantly talks about how comfort can be a trap, sure, but it also can be something that's amazing. I think that comfort is great. You shouldn't be comfortable forever, otherwise you'll never grow. But however, comfort is a good thing that we all deserve to enjoy, right? Whether it's a comfort food or a comfortable couch or a comfy bed or a comfort game, we all deserve to be in a space of comfort from time to time. And I feel like your soul needs that, Leo. Like your soul has been calling for some comfort, man. So your next 24 hours definitely seems like a massive time of self-care, a massive time of just enjoying the things in life that bring you comfort. And looking at the outcome here, Two of Pentacles, like, sure, I can focus on growth and, you know, putting myself in uncomfortable situations later on. But right now, this is the time where I need to do what makes me feel well-rested, rejuvenated, happy, and comfortable. It's kind of like the imagery I'm getting is like a lion going to the lion's den, getting comfy, and going for a nap. Like your next 24 hours is I need to go into the lion's den and enjoy myself. Period. So I'm not sure what's been going on lately, guys, that have kind of been tossing you around, because Two of Pentacles could be representative too of like, maybe you felt really tossed around lately, like everything's going up and down in life, and you might have felt like nothing's been consistent. It's hard to catch a break. It's hard to be in a space of peace and harmonious energy, and your soul's just calling for that, man. Peace and harmonious vibes. So your next 24 hours is making sure you're taking care of that and getting to a space of comfort and enjoying sitting in that space. Everybody deserves a break every now and then, so if you need that break, guys, certainly take it, okay? I love you, Leo. Enjoy your day of self-care. All right, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for coming on in. So we have done our fire. We have also done our water, and we've done our air. Earth signs will be coming up next. Real quick, what's up, Chrissy? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. What's going on, C? What's going on, Dope Butterfly? Craig said, thanks, Ant, for general readings. You're one of the best. I mean, obviously, 90% of the time, it seems to align with my situations. I'm sure a personal reading would leave me mind blown. Continued blessings to you. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that so much, man. Happy to resonate with you. You know, I tell people all the time, these are general readings. There's always going to be a chance they may not resonate. And it's totally okay if they don't. You know, even personal readings sometimes, guys, can take months to actually resonate. Sometimes they don't resonate because timelines can shift and change. So that's why I always like to tell people tarot is never guaranteed, and don't feel like you have to always be attached to some sort of outcome. But man, if I'm able to resonate with you guys and give you good pieces of advice or help you out in a situation, I'm always going to be more than happy, to do so. So, you know, thanks, you know. Definitely want to note that. Hey, Juanito, what's going on with you? C said I'm in comfort mode. Enjoy it. For sure. Enjoy it. Amy, thanks for the 222. Appreciate you, love. You said, I thank you. I could really use a day like that. High vibes only. Fuck yeah. Take that day, especially if you need it, man. For sure. For sure. Rebecca said, any late night hangs, Ant? Honestly, Anthony goes to bed right after these dailies. So I would like to do it. I know I've been saying that for like ever. Hopefully this weekend, we will see. Just my life is hectic, so it's really hard for me to get to a point to where I could just do the things I want to do all the time. So we'll see. But more than likely, like right after this daily, I am knocking out and going right to bed. So definitely not tonight, but I will try to make time for it for sure. All right, though, guys. Earth signs is coming up. We're going to look at Virgo. So Virgo, stay tuned and we'll get on into it. Hey, Heather Ann, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Aaron also, welcome, welcome. But let's see what we got going on, okay? Let's hop on into our Earth and see what's going on here for Team Virgo. Rolling on into tomorrow. What insight and information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Moving into the next 24 hours, what is up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Team Virgo, babe? Moving on into tomorrow, hopefully, we are going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff, but let's go ahead here and take a look. Virgo, overall energy for you, baby, is going to be a Page of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Page of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the Sun, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Queen of Cups in the upright position as well. So Virgo peeps, let's go ahead here and talk about it. I see here with the Page of Cups reversed here paired to the Page of Swords reversed, you're kind of in a space right now, Virgo, where you don't seem to be wanting to extend your energy to a particular person. I feel like it feels more general. I don't think it's about a particular person. I just think that you've been enjoying your solitude. You've really been enjoying kind of keeping to yourself. You found your happiness in solitude. And, you know, at the end of the day, right, Virgos do represent the Hermit card in the tarot. And typically when you see the Hermit, it can represent solitude. It can represent, you know, enjoying your own comfort of your own self. And looking at the outcome coming into play here for you, Queen of Cups. I feel like Virgos are in a very emotional spot where you've been incredibly self-nurturing and self-loving, and it's been really fun to kind of just be in your own solitude. You've really been working on yourself. It's been very healing for you, the energy, I think, and I feel like you're definitely experiencing that tomorrow, but I kind of feel like this energy has been going on for a little while where it's just been healing, you know? I've been keeping to myself. I've been kind to myself. I've been enjoying my solitude. I've been focusing on healing. I've been focusing on positivity, and I just feel good being on my own right now. So you're finding healing in solitude, and a lot of people, by the way, find that, including myself. I find a lot of healing in solitude most of the time when I just get to relax and kind of detach from all the energies around me, tap into my own personal energy, and do some soul searching. So that's the vibe that I feel here coming in for you. And it looks like a really solid day. I got no complaints here, man. You're just enjoying spending time with yourself, looking within, finding your peace, finding your happiness, and it seems like a very joyful day that you are spending at this time, okay? Cool, Team Virgo. I like it. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you all for tuning on in. So we have touched base here, guys, with our first batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We're going to get into our next batch here shortly, all right? Heather Ann said, D's a Virgo. He had a day with, had a day with standing strong for his happiness, and I'm damn proud of him. Proud of him too. Fuck yeah, baby. That's awesome. Really, really cool news. Juanita said you're one of the best. I agree. Thank you, Juanita. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for your lovely compliments. It means a lot more than you guys know, for sure. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, guys. Second batch is coming up soon. I'm going to take a brief intermission here, though. For those of you that are here, if you're enjoying today's live stream, of course, please do hit that like button. Helps out a lot in the channel. You know, if you guys ever want to support me in a way that's totally free, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button really helps out in the channel. So feel free to do so if you want to show some support. Aaron said, we're total hermits. It's time to get out and enjoy nature. Yeah, I was kind of getting like a naturey vibe for Virgos too, like going in places where you feel grounded, right? Earth signs essentially resonate with earthly things. So getting out in nature could be great. Water signs resonate a little bit more by being towards beaches or any kind of rivers and open water flow, but even Virgos can benefit from that too. So yeah, try to get out in nature or somewhere that you find is peaceful for you, you know? What up, Kaylee? Made it 2 days in a row. Heck yeah. Hi, all. Hello, hello. What's going on, Kaylee? How are you? What's up, Brandy? You said, Scorpio, I've had a hard day. I'm sorry to hear that your day was hard. Always remember, though, we got tomorrow, baby, to make it better. Absolutely. You know, for today, maybe it wasn't the best day, but guess what? We can wake up and reset tomorrow. So do keep that in mind for sure. Yeah. It's been an interesting day. I've had no complaints today. It's been pretty solid, but a couple of people in my life have had a little bit of a rough around the edges day. So it's been interesting to see. The energy today is a little odd. Like, I've had a good day personally, but I've seen other people in my life where I was like, whoa, you've had a bit of a rough day. So not sure what's going on, but it's hit or miss for people today, I feel. Hit or miss, man. You're all good, Fawn. Have a great night. Thank you for coming out anyhow. I appreciate it. And do enjoy yourself. Have a good night, Fawn. What's up, Jessica? How are you? Baby doll, hello, hello. What is popping with y'all? All right, guys, we're moving back into the signs. Air was read first. We already did Gemini, so coming up next is going to be Libra. So Libra, give me a moment or so, and we're going to get into your reading, all right? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. So what insight and information do we got popping on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Moving on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for Team Libras coming on into tomorrow? You guys have a very lengthy shuffle. For some reason, I have to keep on going, Libra. So we got a long shuffle here, man. What is happening? What is going on for Libra? Moving on into tomorrow. Two more. Jesus, I never shuffle this long. All right, Libra, talk to me, baby. What's going on? Overall energy for you is a 9 of Cups. Taking a look into the current energy, we have here a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, we got a Page of Swords showing up here. Looking at the outcome, 3 of Wands. You know what's interesting? I feel like the long shuffle definitely indicated something lengthy as well that's been going on in your personal life, because I'm hearing with the Knight of Pentacles reverse showing up here, something has finally ended. You feel really good about this. Something has finally ended. Something has finally shifted. I'm so fucking happy to remove myself from the stagnancy I've been dealing with. And I feel so excited finally to start seeing energies flow again. Blockages I hear are being cleared. I don't know what that means particularly to you. For some of you, and I don't talk about health on the channel ever, but this is good news, so I'm going to bring it up. Some of you are having massive advances in your health. If you've been having blockages showing up in your health, if it's been a rough ride for you around the edges in regards to health, there could be great news coming in that are showing great improvements in your health in the next 24-hour period. So that's good news overall, right? So good health, things getting better, positive movement happening, positive shifts happening there in that kind of area. But even if it's not health related, if it is related to your personal finance, if it's related to your relationships, I just feel like you have dealt with a long cycle of some sort of stagnancy where where your circumstance was not what you were happy with and you felt stuck there. In the next 24 hours, it is finally, you're overcoming it. It's not a blockage any longer, you know? Looking at what you're dealing with here, Page of Swords. I think for some of you, it throws you off guard a little bit. You start seeing things move forward and you're like, should I trust it? Should I be open to it? I don't know. Like, you seem a little bit suspect, guys, but at the end of the day here, looking at the outcome, 3 of Wands, I think you're finally seeing your ships come in. You're finally seeing that blockage get uncleared, and you're seeing the seas fucking open up for you again, right? So the way that I can describe this reading to the T of what I'm picking up on is you were stuck somewhere for a while. Could have been an emotional situation, it could have been a physical situation, etc. But you are finally starting to see that a new path is opening up for you. Energies are moving, you're getting unstuck, and being able to see that is wonderful. It's like my ships are finally coming in with the 3 of Wands. I can finally see a hint of change, and that makes me incredibly fucking excited. So I like that a lot, guys. I don't know what struggle or blockage you've been dealing with, but it's great to see that not only are you overcoming it, but a new path is finally arriving, and I feel like it's been one you've been waiting for quite some time. It's been a long time, right? Just like that shuffle. I just kept going for Libras. I just kept on shuffling. So speaking of which, here came out a Hangman reverse, which literally represents and translates getting unstuck in the tarot. So that's super cool that this card ended up coming out when I was explaining the shuffling thing. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just getting unstuck, babes. I like it. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Libra, lovely reading here nonetheless. You are making advances and progress, moving into better places, setting sail for somewhere better. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So we have done our air. Let's get back into our water, baby. And we're going to see what we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio. Let's see what's popping here, baby. What insight and information do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. Hey, Marlene, what's up, baby? Hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for stopping by, Marlene. We missed you yesterday. I was like, Marlene, I don't know what zodiac sign I'm on. I'm scrambling over here. I was like, if only Marlene was here. But no worries, dude. You never have to be forced to come here. You know that. But I definitely missed out on you yesterday because you always keep me on point for sure. Anyhow, though, what's going on here for Scorpios, please? Moving into the next 24 hours, we're gonna get one more shuffle. And we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well for the Scorpio gang. Overall energy for you is going to be a Hierophant card. You could be dealing with a Taurus member for some of you. Showing up in the current energy, we got here the 8 of Cups. What it is you're dealing with, Scorpios, we have here a 9 of Cups. Looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the upright position, showing up here as well. Scorpios, your next 24 hours, we got here a Hierophant, we got here an 8 of Cups. You're walking away from some sort of commitment. It could be an obligation or a duty or something of that nature, but I feel like overall for you, you just don't seem like you want to be committed to something anymore. Looking at what you're dealing with being the Nine of Cups, you are feeling far more happier and far more fulfilled doing your own thing rather than being devoted to a particular person or a particular situation. Maybe some of you guys have started to notice that you're more happier working for yourself than working for an employer. So you might be saying, peace out to my job, bitch, because I got my own job. I'm my own boss now. Some of you could be saying, hey, peace out to these certain friends that I've been devoted to that haven't paid that same respect. I'm going to go enjoy myself instead. Because the Nine of Cups is like about personal self-fulfillment. Like, I'm going to enjoy myself doing me, and there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. So your next 24 hours says, I've been so fucking devoted to a particular person or situation, but you didn't feel like there was reciprocity. You didn't feel like you were getting that same kind of devotion back. And that's what was so frustrating. So it's like, if I'm giving and giving and giving and people are taking and taking and taking, then I'm going to give back to myself and make sure I do the taking. Because goddamn, I deserve all that good energy too. Looking at the outcome here, Page of Wands here says, right now, the person of interest and the only person of interest in my life is myself. I'm going to let loose. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to let my freak fruit fly. And nobody is going to get in between the relationship that I'm building with myself and the fulfillment that I'm currently creating within my own personal life. Right now, I'm just tired of being a giver and people consistently taking. I'm giving back to me. I love it. Absolutely. And I think you should, man. 100% Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, guys. Thanks for coming on out. So we did the water. We did the air. Let's get back on into our fire. Jumping into the fire signs. Ram fam. What do we got going on here for you? Let's take a look here, baby. What insight and information is showing up here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for the zodiac sign of the Ram fam? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Aries, you did have two cards fly out. You have here the Hierophant showing up and the Nine of Pentacles. To be single or to be together. Ooh, some of you, random message, take it if it resonates. Some of you are in a space where you're wondering, should I stay single or get together with this person? I think right now you're a little bit stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, if you're a single Aries, you're debating whether or not you want to get in a relationship is kind of what it seems like to me. Here's the thing. I would say, if you don't know what you want, keep on rolling and going with the flow until you figure it out. I wouldn't force yourself to get into a connection with somebody if you're not sure. Right? I would get to feel the person out more, take things slow, not make any sort of quick or massive strides, and take it from there. You know, don't put yourself in a situation that you're not 100% sure on, I feel like is the best advice I need to give you. So, random message, take that if that applies. But we're going to get two more shuffles, and we'll take a look here at your overall reading for your next 24 hours. What's going on here for Aries, moving into tomorrow? Ram fam, overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here a Knight of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Wands in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Justice in the upright position. So let's take a look here, guys, and see what is going on. Now, Aries, I feel first and foremost, you have here an Eight of Wands here paired to a Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles here says, okay, slowly but surely, something in my life is changing. So I feel like you're watching a change unfold, but it does feel like it's a little bit slow. It's not as quick as you would like, but hey, at least there's progress, right? Looking at what you're dealing with here, Queen of Wands reversed. This is a card that usually represents a lack of confidence. So I think for some of you, you're seeing something change, but it's changing very slowly, and you're starting to feel a little bit less confident that things are going to go according to plan. And I think the message is here kind of like to remind you to say, hey, just because something's slow doesn't mean it isn't moving, right? The earth is essentially moving very, very slowly in a way, but at the end of the day, we don't actually feel it, right? So with that being said, the earth could act, well, maybe I'm not a fucking scientist or an astrologer, who knows, or an astronomer, right? Maybe the earth moves faster than what I'm trying to say, but at the end of the day, the earth is always spinning, right? But we don't always feel it, but we know the earth is moving. That's a very similar kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? That's a very similar kind of example to what's going on with you. You're dealing with a situation where things are moving. You might not necessarily feel the full impact of the situation, but there is an impact being made. So whatever's going on in your life, whether it's work, maybe you guys have certain work goals and certain financial goals you're trying to hit. Sure, you might not be at the end goal, but you are making progress, even if the progress is slow. I'm a massive supporter of just appreciating progress for what it is. One small step can still be a great step in the right, in the right direction. Small steps eventually will lead up to big and massive wins. So even though right now something doesn't seem incredibly impactful, the fact that you are moving forward, even if it's a bit slow, still shows growth and progress and promise. So looking at the outcome here, we got here a Justice card. Justice card says, I just want to reach my end goal, find peace, and be happy that I made it there. And I think that the main frustration right now for you, Aries, is that you're not at the end goal. Well, remember, man, it's not always about the end goal. Life is all about the journey. Try to focus on enjoying the journey a little bit more and pull away more so from the end goal. The end goal will come. Even though it may not be super quick, even though it may feel super slow, just realize you're making progress and try to enjoy and take pride in the progress you're making, no matter how small or how big, because progress is always a win. All right, Aries, that's what I feel like you need to hear. Progress is always a win, no matter how big or how small. The fact that you're moving in a direction means something. So appreciate it, pat yourself on the back, and try to enjoy the journey a little bit more, because the journey, honestly, is the coolest fucking part. Once you hit that goal, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have another goal, and then you're going to be on the journey again. So if life's a journey within itself, we might as well enjoy the fucking ride, okay? Love you, Ram fam. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but thanks for coming out, guys. Anyhow, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water, fire, and air. Coming up next is going to be Earth, and it will be Team Taurus, so Taurians, do stay tuned. What's up, Olivia? You said Scorpio was spot on. Happy to resonate with you, my love. Heather Ann said, if we're shuffling tarot cards, what do we watch for to know when to stop? I'm not sure if that's a proper question, being intuitive, but no harm in asking and learning if possible. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I remember when I first started out reading tarot, I kind of had that conundrum too, if you will. I was like, how do you know when to stop, and how do you know like when it's the right time to start pulling cards? It used to confuse me a bit too, but I figured out, honestly, it's all just intuitive and natural. There is no right number. I don't sit there and go, I got to do 5 shuffles every time that I do a reading. I just pull the cards when it feels like it's right. There is no right or wrong answer. Pretty much like Baby Doll said, there is no right or wrong answer. It just goes based off of when you feel like it's the right time to pull. A lot of people get stuck though when they're reading tarot. They get stuck in their head. They're like, well, should I keep shuffling for longer? Did I shuffle too short? Did I shuffle too long? Guys, whenever it feels right, it's right. There's some people that literally will do one shuffle and they're like, well, even though I'm being told intuitively to pull the cards, one shuffle must not be enough. Maybe I should shuffle more. And it's like, dude, there's no point. When you feel like it's the right time to pull the cards, it is. So it's always an intuitive thing. I'm sure maybe there are some people out there, that have a particular set number. I have never been that person. I always go based on what feels right. So yeah, listen to your intuition. There is no right or wrong answer. And that's the same thing with tarot. I tell people all the time, tarot is so interpretive and open to interpretation. You don't have to listen to the, natural meanings that most of these cards have, For example, the Hierophant. The Hierophant can symbolize marriage, a wedding, societal values. It could represent commitments and devotions. And even though this can represent that, tarot is all about what the card means to you in the moment that you're reading it. I can look at this Hierophant and say, hey, you're dealing with somebody here who has religious conflicts. Hey, you're dealing with somebody here who doesn't appreciate the way that you're supporting them. It doesn't fucking matter what I say. It matters what I feel, right? Because your intuition always triumphs over any tarot card meaning. So definitely something to keep in mind, man. I've had a lot of people over the years say, Ant, you should do a tarot course, but fuck, man. I've always had such an issue with that. And not an issue in the sense of like, I don't mind giving you guys the information and stuff, but I've always been stuck between, do I want to make a course or do I want to actually do it live with people who want to pay for it? And then I'm like, how much do I price it? Because it's like, how much is this worth? I've always had a struggle with that. I've started a tarot course before and then I just stopped it because I was like, I don't know. I feel like the way that I read is always changing, and it's interesting. So I don't know. There will inevitably, I'm sure, be a tarot course from me in the future, or maybe like an academy where you guys will learn one-on-one with me. But I always tell people, man, tarot is so open to interpretation. So open to it. Heather Ann said, your tarot is always on point. It amazes me how you do it, but your advice is solid and grounded shit by far. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Surprises me years later too, man. I remember when I first started, I was like, man, I can't believe I'm fucking reading cards and people resonate with this shit. I used to be so surprised at what I did and that people could actually resonate with it. But over the years, you kind of get numb to it. You're like, okay, like I know I can do this. I know I can read energy. I know people will resonate. But it still surprises you every now and then where you're like, wow, like I actually can do this. So it's cool, man. It's cool. It's a cool job. For sure. Brandy said, yeah, very true. I'm a tarot reader and life coach as well. Nice. Baby Doll said, that's so cool. You've been my favorite reader since 2018. Hell yeah. That's when we started, baby. So thank you for being around here from the start. It's much appreciated. All right, guys, Taurians, I've been keeping you a minute. So let's get into you guys and see what's up. Taurus, as always, I want to say happy birthday, guys. Happy Taurus season. Hope you guys are living it up and enjoying it. It's coming to a close soon. The Geminis are getting ready to come on up for their season. But Taurus, I hope you're doing well, man. And let's see what's in store here for you. So what insight and information is rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please? For the zodiac sign of the Bull Gang, moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead and have a look. We're going to get about a few more shuffles. Excuse me, guys. And we'll see what's up. Good night, Pisces love. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Taurus. Your vibe is interesting. I can't put my finger on it, but let's have a look. Overall energy, 2 of Cups. I like that. Taking a look into the current energy, we got a 4 of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got a Death card. Looking at the outcome, we got a Page of Cups. You're noticing that you have grown distant from someone or something, and you're saying tomorrow, I want to change that. Okay, looking at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the Death card. Death is representative of change and transformation. It's representative here of rebirth. Looking at the current energy here, we have the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords represents here pulling back. 2 of Cups here represents connection. So I think overall for you, Taurus, you are noticing that, yeah, your connection to somebody here definitely has not been as close as it once was, or your investment in something like a job or a hobby, etc., isn't as frequent as it used to be. But you're like, I want to change that. I want to rebirth. I want to revise my relationship to someone or something tomorrow. So I definitely feel a lot of inspiration, if you will, for revision. And it could be about a personal relationship, friend, family member, lover. It could be about work. It could be about a craft or hobby, etc. But you want to revise your relationship to someone or something because you're noticing there has been distance there. And I don't want this person or situation to be out of my life. I very much so want to gain closeness again. So you're looking to get close to someone or something again. Looking at the outcome here, Page of Cups. Page of Cups here represents the energy of deciding to take initiative, to take a step in the right direction, to make all this revision happen. So you're taking that step to get close, whether it's to a person or to a situation again. Maybe some of you are getting reinvested in some of your old hobbies or reinvested in some old friends that maybe you feel like you just lost track of time. And that stuff happens. You know, I have buddies that I still love to death, but I haven't seen them in so fucking long and connected with them, in so fucking long. And I know that if I was to reach out, it would be great to reconnect because there's still so much love there, right? So that happens as time goes on and as we grow up and as we change in our own personal lives. We can lose touch with people or with things that we care about. So it's nice to reconnect, and I do see you taking up that initiation here. All right, cool, Taurus. I like that. Happy birthday, by the way, anyhow. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thanks, guys, for coming out nonetheless, all right? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, babes. So we have done our second batch of Zodiacs, guys, for today's daily read. We're going to get into our last and our final batch here shortly. What's up, Amanda? You said dude and dudettes. Let's give Ann a round of applause. He's become the absolute must watch every day. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sticking around and for being a major support, Amanda. That means a lot. Thank you. Yep, thank you for subscribing, by the way, for the person who just recently subscribed. It popped off of my screen, but thank you and welcome in. All right, guys, couple of moments, and then we're going to get on into our final 4 signs. The next sign coming up is going to be Team Aquarius, so Aquarians, do stay tuned. That's friggin' good, man. I love these LaCroix. I like seltzer in general, but LaCroix is not so bad. Usually I go for like the Schweppes seltzer and shit of that nature, but LaCroix has been pretty damn good, man. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday too, everybody. It's almost the weekend. It's Friday tomorrow. I can't believe how fast this fucking week has flown by. So I hope you've been making the most of it, guys. This whole fucking month has been flying by too. I'm like, it's already fucking May 16th. It just makes no sense how fast May is flying by. Word to the wise, everybody. I know we haven't done any fucking monthlies for this month. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to do a massive all signs mid-month for everybody and then just jump right into June and get the full readings and try to get back on schedule. I think that's the way that I'm going to try to do it. So that's more than likely what I'm going to do for you guys for this month, because there's no point in me trying to do monthlies and have them be super late. So I'll probably do a massive all signs mid-month and then jump straight into June readings for everybody. And then hopefully we can set ourselves here back on track, as it's just been hectic over here in the life of Cancer Moons Tarot. So we'll see what's going on there. What's up, Dan? How are you? Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. All right, guys, Aquarius, you're up, man. Let's see what's going on for you beautiful peeps. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome souls. What do we got here, ladies and gents, for Team Aquarius? Messages and insight showing up here for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Rolling into the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Aquarius? Moving on into tomorrow. Team Aqua, let's get 2 more shuffles over here, and we'll see what's up. For some reason, Aquarius, I'm hearing y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. I don't know why that's what I'm hearing for you right now, but that's the vibe. I don't know, maybe somebody's gonna make you lose your mind. Maybe you're partying. If so, have fun, be safe. It is Friday tomorrow, so have a good time. But yeah, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. That's what came through for you, that song. Looking at the overall energy, Aquarius, you got here a Queen of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we have here a star card. What you're dealing with, guys, we got a Strength in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Aquarius, we have here a Ten of Swords in the upright position. Excuse me. So let's see what we got going on here for you. Aquarius, Queen of Swords reversed here, Star in the upright here. I definitely feel, first I want to mention the Star is your card, so Aquarius energy is here, Leo energy is here too with the Strength card, but you got a Queen of Swords here, you got a Star card here. I do think that you are feeling pretty distracted, or more so pushed away from your path. Looking at what you're dealing with right now being the Strength reversed, you don't even feel like right now you have the strength to focus on the things you want to focus on, because there's something that's a major fucking distraction. Think of like a mosquito, okay? Bzzz. All right? Fucking mosquitoes are annoying, right? Bzzz. No one likes the fucking bzzz, all right? So at the end of the day, think of a mosquito and you're trying to do work. Maybe you're on your office typing, doing things that you're doing at work, and that fucking mosquito keeps flying back and forth. You know what the worst thing is? It's when they fly in your fucking ear, okay? It's like bzzz, and you're like, ugh, right? Horrible time. Either way, you're distracted, right? You're like, I gotta get this fucking mosquito, man. It's trying to attack me and suck my blood, etc. It's annoying, whatever. So when you have a mosquito around, what happens? You get distracted. And I feel like that's a very shitty example, but that's what's going on in your day-to-day life. I feel super distracted by a certain situation or a certain person or something. And it's hard for me to stay focused on my fucking path because this situation seems to be in the way. And you feel like you're going to lose your mind up in here, right? So Aquarius, you feel like you are losing your focus. There is something I think that's in a major distraction for you, and it's been hard to be able to push it away and create distance from that distraction versus what you want your focus to be. You know, looking at the outcome here, Ten of Swords here says, I need to put this to rest. I need to lay a situation to rest, whatever has been the major distraction in my life. And that distraction could be a person, it could be a scenario, it could be a circumstance, but you are saying to yourself, I need to do something about this because I'm tired of feeling like I'm losing my mind over something that's constantly distracting me when I'm trying to stay focused on my path, on my goals, and on what it is that you are actually working towards. So I think that you are done with the distractions. You're making sure you're taking action here to remove those distractions so that you can maintain focus and get to your desired goal. I like it, man. I like it a lot. It's always good to remove distractions. Sometimes it feels hard to do it, but remember you have the power to do it. So I see you coming up with a game plan here and kicking those distractions, you know, in the butt, right? It's like flicking the fly and telling it to go somewhere. Fuck the mosquito. Bye. go somewhere else. You know, that's the vibe showing up here for you. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Aquarius, thanks for coming in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you. So guys, we have touched base here with all of the air signs for the daily read. We're going to get into our water signs here shortly, so do stay tuned. Marlene, thanks for being a member for the past 19 fucking months. Insane. You said love and appreciate you, Aunt. Love and appreciate you too, girl. Thank you so much. And thank you as well for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. Congrats, guys, to those of you that got free memberships. Thank you to Marlene. You're awesome for doing that, so thank you so much, my love. All right, guys. We have finished up all the air. Let's get back into the water, and we're going to take a look here at the lovely and amazing Cancer. So let's see what's up here for our Cancer gang. What insight and information is rolling on through here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Cancer? Moving into the next 24 hours, what is going on here for Cancerian? Showing up into tomorrow. Hopefully, Cancer, we will be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's get our last and final shuffle coming into play here for you. Cancer, overall energy is going to be the 4 of Pentacles. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Page of Wands in the upright position. What you're dealing with, Cancer, we got the World in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Chariot in the upright position showing up here too. Cancerian, you are showing up in your reading. We got the Chariot card, which is the Cancerian card, but 4 of Pentacles here, Page of Wands showing up here too. Cancer, I feel like you are at a point in time in your path where 4 of Pence to the Page of Wands, what you've been holding on to and protecting, doesn't seem that worth it to hold on and to protect it any longer. I feel like your interests are starting to align elsewhere. 4 of Pentacles is like routine, comfort, same shit, different day kind of energy. And I think right now the Page of Wands is saying, I'm ready for something new, man. I'm tired of it being same shit, different day. I'm tired of going into work every day doing the same old thing. I'm tired of the same old car I drive. Maybe I need a new car. I'm tired of the same old grind or the same old situation or the same old problems. You really are wanting to explore something new, and I get it. Maybe some of you are like, I'm so tired of this home. I want to pack and go somewhere new and see some new views. Who knows? But looking at what you're dealing with, World reversed, you haven't yet closed your cycle. So Cancer, you are on the timeline right now of same shit, different day, but you haven't done anything yet to have a new beginning, essentially. So you're still in your same circumstances. I feel like that's about to change. Looking at the outcome for you, we got here the Chariot. Chariot card here says for you, Cancer, I'm ready for a new path. I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for something new and something exciting. I don't want to be in the same old place anymore. I really am excited and ready for something new, and I want a lick of excitement in my life again. You know, when you're doing the same shit every day and getting the same results every day, not only can it become repetitive, but it can become boring. The thing is for Cancers, we like routine. We are creatures of comfort. We like staying in the same place a lot, but it takes a lot to make us want to pack up and move. And when we do, then we're like, yeah, we're committed to going forward. We don't want to stay here anymore, you know? So a Cancer can be comfortable somewhere for a very long time, but once they start feeling inspired to go somewhere new, best believe they're going to take that opportunity for a new beginning. So that's the vibe I'm seeing coming in here for you guys. You have been so used to your comfort for a while, but you're not wanting to stay there anymore, man. It is time for something new. Cool. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Cancer, thanks for tuning in anyhow. Much love and appreciation as always. Thank you guys so much. All right, baby. Water signs are finished. Air signs are finished. Fire signs, you are coming up next. Cancer here, so ready for a big change? Hell yeah, absolutely, go for it. Heather Ann said, hence the all signs mid-month, Mr. Ant Cancer. So darn proud of you. Love to see you do new stuff. You flourish. Well, thank you, Heather Ann. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I hope my entire life changes from this very moment. Affirm that your entire life changes from this very moment. Guys, remember, you have so much power in what comes next in your path because you essentially have a choice. If you want big changes in your life, make big changes. You know, there's so many people every day that are like, I don't have power. Yes, you do. You know, I want better physical health. Do things that are more fucking healthy, right? I want to be a person who's more confident. Practice being more confident in situations. Practice not being fearful to show people who you truly are. Practice getting uncomfortable so that you can find comfort, right? We always have the ability to make massive changes. We just have to affirm it and choose to do something about it. You know, most of the time, the reason we're stuck is not because of anything else, but it's because we're choosing to be there. We got to venture out of that comfort zone in order to get to where we want to go, right? So we have the power to change every day. And if you want your life to change from this very moment, it's only going to take a choice and a decision. So if you choose that and you stick with it and you take action to make the proper changes, you're going to see your life change. You know, life will always go by. Whether or not it goes by with you or without you is up to you. But you have the power today, man, to make some pretty damn big changes. It's your choice, all right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we're getting on into fire signs now. The next zodiac is going to be Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, in a moment or so, we will read you guys, okay? And we'll see what we got going on. All right. Team Sagittarius, let's get on into it and see what's up, man. What is showing up here for Team Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus rolling on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead, guys, and get one more shuffle, and we'll take a look here for you, babe. Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys is an Empress card in the upright position. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, 10 of Cups in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you, we have here a 4 of Cups in reverse showing up as well. I feel like I'm hearing right now I don't have anybody to rely on except for myself. And that could be a bit of a scary feeling sometimes, where you don't feel like you have anybody to rely on. You don't feel like you have anybody. It's like, it's just me. But I think it's also incredibly fucking motivating when you realize how strong you are and how being the backbone of your own self and how relying on your own self is so incredibly powerful and freeing. I am going to give you guys an example and a little bit of insight into my life. When I was a lot more of a younger Cancerian, I relied on everybody. I relied on people for love. I relied on people for attention. I relied on people for happiness. I relied. And I always was constantly half empty, half full because I was looking for other people to fulfill me in my life. And it always led to depression and unhappiness and bad choices and decisions. And until I recognized being self-reliant was the best move I could have ever had. And I'm not sitting here, by the way, saying, Sagittarius, that you've always been or that you are a person that can't rely on yourself. I'm not trying to say that you need people, because you don't need anybody. Sagittarians know that by the moment they're born, okay? A Sagittarian can walk their own path. They're fine. But at the end of the day, I think lately you've just been feeling like I can't count on anybody, and that's frustrating. And you've been wanting to count on people, but I think a lot of people lately have been kind of showing you that you just can't rely on them. And you're getting to a point where it's like, as disappointing as it is, I got to rely on me and count on me. I know that I'm going to pull through for my success. I know that I'm going to pull through for my happiness. I know that I'm going to pull through for my growth. And if other people aren't going to be there, it's okay. Like, I'm learning to accept that I'm the biggest backbone and the biggest supporter I have. And when you start living your life being your biggest supporter and cheerleader, dude, so much fucking changes for you, because you're not worried anymore about whether or not people will rally with you. You know that you're always going to look out for yourself, and you're always going to do the best for yourself going forward. So I get where you're coming from in this reading, because it's like, I'm frustrated. Like, I wish I could rely on more people, but I'm coming to the terms that if there are people to rely on in the future, cool. But if not, it is what it is. I need to keep on kicking ass, doing what I got to do, making sure I'm paving the way for my success. And I can't worry too much on relying on other people to help me get there. So I think that's where you're at. You know, it would be nice to have those people, but right now I got to count on me. Okay? Of course, take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done all the water, the fire, and we have done the air. We're going to be getting on into Capricorns next, so Cappies, stay tuned, okay? Heather said, I don't see the ache in your eyes I saw back in your basement days. You did well and continue to, and now look at you pulling others through. For sure. You know, I think, well, I mean, for me personally, back in the basement days, I think that those were some of the happiest highlights of my life, to be honest. I was in such a good place when I was 18 and 19 years old, you know? Prior to that, being 17, 16, right, being in my high school years, I was very unhappy, very depressed. But I will say, 18 and 19 were definitely some of the happiest years of my life, and it was incredibly exciting. Like, sure, I went through a lot of heartache and intense times, but it was also some of the best times ever, you know? For me personally, the 20s have been rough, but I've been figuring it out as much as I can, and I'm definitely in a good place. I wouldn't say I'm not, but I will say, like, that timeline of just like barely being an adult, super fun, man. I miss those days. But back then it was good. And I think that what's great about me going through some harder experiences in my 20s is that, like, it puts me in a spot where I can overcome more and get more advice that on things that I've been through to help other people. Like, I'm not the kind of person who's going to sit there and be like, ugh, why am I suffering? Like, we all suffer, dude. It's life. Like, shit's hard. And when I figure it out, I'll figure it out and I'll be able to relay it and help other people too. And I think that's what life is all about. My thing as a light worker is I'm here to give you guys the best kinds of advice and the best kinds of wisdom, the best kinds of love that I can, in a way of relating to you based on my own personal experiences. You know, I can never tell you guys something I don't know about. I can never give you guys advice on experiences I never had, but I go through a lot of stuff, and I appreciate that I have over the time in my life, because it's given me so much insight to be able to assist others. So I'm happy that I've gone through hard times, because I've learned from those hard times and they can be beneficial to people who need it now. That's the way I see it. So I'll never sit there and go, God, why do I struggle? Like, man, I fucking struggle so I move forward and grow and become bigger and better and more amazing, and fucking I can help people with that shit, you know? So that's the way that I tend to look at it, right? So absolutely. But yeah, man, those basement days, those were fun days. For sure, for sure. All right, though. Caparoos, Capricorn, Cappuccinos. Talk to me, baby. What's going on? Let's take a look, okay? What insight and information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Team Capricorn? Moving on into tomorrow. Interesting. The song coming up in mind is I would walk 1,000 miles and I would walk 1,000 more. Da da da. That's what I'm hearing for you. I would walk. Oh, wait. Is it 1,000? No, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Is that what it is? Probably. Anyhow, for you, Capricorn, okay. Putting the cards down for a second. You feel like you would do anything for somebody. And that's how you have always felt. You care about somebody very deep to the core. You would walk for them. You would bat for them. You would do anything you can. Even if you were tired, even if you were fucking out of it, this is the type of situation where you love somebody so hard, you would do anything for them. That is what I'm picking up here so far intuitively. Let's see why that's showing up, though. What's going on here for Capricorn? We're going to get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's coming up here for you. Capricorn, overall energy, the Six of Swords. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Ace of Swords, what you're dealing with. We have here the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. So you would do anything for somebody, and I think it's been proven time and time again that you've been a true friend, a true lover, a true person to someone, right? You have been the most positive, loving, and honest individual to somebody, but I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with here, Ace of Cups reversed, Capricorn, you feel like somebody isn't appreciating you, but I don't think it's that they're not appreciating you. I think it's that they're so wrapped inside their unhappiness that it's hard for them to see the things you're doing for them. When people are unhappy, it's hard for them to see something good. Does that make sense? When people are unhappy, it's hard to see something good. When you're depressed, it's hard to see the light in the dark times. When you are not fulfilled in life, it's hard to look at something that's amazing. So Capricorns, in your perspective right now, you're connecting with somebody who is just in a very bleak kind of energy. And I think that right now you're taking it as they don't appreciate me. But I genuinely want to say, from this person's perspective, they're not seeing anything positive. They are so deep in to negative energy that it's hard for them to see the light. They're so far in the dark, if you will. So looking at the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles reversed, I think another frustration you're having, Capricorn, is like, I keep providing opportunities to somebody to walk 1,000 miles for them, right? To always be there for them, to always help them through their scenarios. And it just feels like they keep on ignoring those opportunities. And I think what you're feeling the most frustrated about is A, I feel underappreciated, but B, I feel like I'm trying to do everything for somebody and they're just not accepting it. But you got to remember, you cannot help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. I've been there in my life as a Cancer. We're wired and designed to want to help everybody because we care so much. But I had to learn to pull back, because when people are saying, hey, I don't want to help, or I don't want the help, trying to help somebody who don't want it is only going to drain you out and burn you out. So, Cappy, I want to clarify some things. I don't think this person doesn't appreciate you. I think they love you and care for you very much. But they are in such a negative space or dark place that it's incredibly hard for them to see the light. I wouldn't take it personally. It's not that they don't care or don't appreciate you. It's just that they genuinely can't feel or pick up on good vibes and good and positive vibrations. They just can't. They're so caught in the dark that the light is not visible. And overall, yeah, you've given them tons of opportunities to help them out and aid them. But I think, once again, this is a reading that's trying to remind you that you can't help everybody who doesn't want to be helped, you know? So don't try to help people who don't want to be helped, because at the end of the day, all that's going to do is burn you out. When they're ready, I'm sure they'll come towards you. But if they need to figure it out, let them. Remember, the thing about the dark is we can only be in the dark for so long until inevitably that big bright light will start poking at the end of the tunnel. So they don't see that light at the end of the tunnel yet. They're going to see it inevitably, because you always do. So, Cappy, give this person some time. I don't feel like it's personal, and I know you're upset, and I understand why you are, but give this individual time. Back off if you can. I think it's going to save you a lot of heartache and trouble, and I think that this person will come towards you when they're ready. The circumstances right now suck, and I get that, but this is one of those things where somebody needs to figure shit out on their own. They don't want other people's help, so they're going to have to learn it on their own. All right, is what I want to say here for you. And I've been there too. I pushed tons of people away in my life and then figured it out on my own too. And sometimes that's what's best for people, and I think that's where your person is at. Okay? Capricorns, if that resonates, great. If not, no worries, but thanks for tuning in anyhow. Thank you so much for coming on out, okay? All right, Caparoos, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So, we have finished up our Cappy. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Heather Ann said, "You son of a bitch." Me and my pregnant daughter sang that 6 hours ago on the phone. That's fucking awesome. It's cool that came through. What's up, Renee? Greetings and God's blessings to everybody here, and thank you. And you're welcome, Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing great. All right, though, guys, with that all being said, guys, thank you for coming out here to tonight's daily fucking reading. Hope it was fun, awesome, and fantastic for you. If you enjoyed yourself, hit that fucking like button. If you're new here, babes, hit that subscribe button. If you want a reading with me, go over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. Why am I talking like this? Who fucking knows? I'm in a good ass mood, baby. Anyhow, you want to read? Go to my website. I love to read for you. If you're new, hit that fucking subscribe button, because if you ain't subscribed, what are you doing? This is an awesome channel. Hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked the video, like it, baby. It's free. Okay? Anyhow, guys, happy Thursday. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed yourselves and enjoyed your time. Marlene, thank you with the timestamps. I really appreciate that help. It really helps out a lot. So thank you so much, my love. Either way, everybody, I am going to go get some rest as it's 11:15 p.m. I'm ready to go memes. So I'm going to go knock out and get some sleep. But guys, thanks for spending another great day with me. I hope you had a fantastic one, and I hope your day tomorrow is looking just as bright as well, okay? All right, everybody, have a safe, wonderful, and amazing rest of your night, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.